Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will go to work first. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to Johnson. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward.
Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's caught downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but... And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He leaves it with his back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Bringing the heat. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Overton. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Punts it out of the air. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Carr. It's complete on the right side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Card in the backfield. It's Watkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back. Fires it. Snares it outside. It's Johnson. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fit it in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation. As a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, LSU. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Overton. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The sure hand, it's Johnson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Grab near the marker. It's Watkins. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Waits to grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Overton. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The 50. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass. It's Overton. Complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? He'll try to tack on 1 more. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Carr. Here's the heat.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Knocked down for the tackle.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't make the connection, and the deep. Gets a 4th down stop. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play, Well, they did on that one.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're facing a third down.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Here's the pressure. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Robbie Bosco and company delivered in their national championship season of 1984. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Watkins. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Under fire. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back? and just leave here with a W. That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop you. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
The number one objective for our defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
On the direct snap, it's Johnson. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Quick toss. Breaks into the open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Some would say run on the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game